Egyptian supernatural creatures and spirits that terrified the people. The air was thick with the scent of death as the flickering torchlight illuminated the dark, dusty corridors of the ancient Egyptian tomb. Khafra, a young archaeologist, gripped his flashlight tightly as he ventured deeper underground, his heart pounding with a mixture of excitement and dread. The legends he had heard about this place were deeply unsettling. Whispers of vengeful spirits and horrifying creatures that guarded the sacred burial chambers. As he descended the worn stone steps, an eerie silence settled over the tomb, broken only by the sound of his footsteps echoing through the passages. Khafra couldn't shake the feeling that he was being watched. The shadows seemed to shift and dance around him, as if the very walls were alive. He paused, straining his ears for any unusual sounds, but heard only the faint dripping of water in the distance. Summoning his courage, he pressed on, turning a corner and finding himself in a vast, cavernous chamber. The air was thick with the scent of myrrh and ancient incense, and Khafra's eyes were drawn to the ornate sarcophagus that stood in the center of the room. As he approached, a chill ran down his spine, and he felt a presence behind him. Whirling around, he shone his light into the darkness, and what he saw made his blood run cold. Towering above him was a monstrous figure, its body covered in scales and its eyes glowing with an unearthly light. Khafra's throat went dry as he recognized the creature from the ancient texts. A fearsome guardian spirit, summoned to protect the pharaoh's final resting place. The creature let out a bone-chilling roar, and Khafra turned and ran, his heart pounding in his ears. He raced through the winding corridors, the creature's thunderous footsteps echoing behind him. As he neared the exit, he saw a flicker of movement in the shadows. Another figure, this one more humanoid in appearance, but with a face that was twisted and distorted, its eyes sunken and hollow. Khafra's breath caught in his throat as he realized he was facing a vengeful spirit, one of the restless souls that were said to haunt the tomb. The spirit let out a piercing wail, its bony fingers reaching for Khafra's throat. Khafra stumbled and fell, his flashlight rolling away and casting eerie shadows across the chamber. He scrambled to his feet, his lungs burning, and ran for the exit, the sounds of the creature and the spirit echoing behind him. As he burst out into the light, he collapsed to his knees, his body trembling with fear. He knew then that he had only glimpsed the tip of the iceberg, that the ancient tomb held secrets far more terrifying than he could have imagined. And somewhere, deep within the darkness, the spirits and creatures of the past continued to guard their eternal resting place, waiting for the next unwary explorer to venture too deep.